welcome to day 2 of our slow balance flow. I'm so glad to have you here. It's going to be a bit more of an intermediate class and I hope you really enjoy it. And let's get started. So for today you will probably need a blanket, blocks, a strap. Just have them ready, see if you need them, and let's get going. So I'm going to start sitting on a block because I like to sit on a block. You're welcome to sit on a blanket or just something comfortable. Placing your feet one foot in front of the other in Sukhasana. So one heel in front, do the best you can do, improvise if necessary, cross your legs if necessary. Palms are going to face up. From here, shoulders back, navel in, sitting up very tall. Close your eyes. Just set your intentions for today's class, and most importantly, thank yourself for being here. Nice deep breath in and out. As you inhale, I want you to push your belly out like a big balloon. And as you exhale, I want you to now allow your navel to work towards the spine. I want to hear your breath, inhaling through the nose and back out through the nose. So the class we're working into is a nice, challenging, slow, balanced flow with awareness and focus on the transitions in and out of the postures, incorporating some balance, core and focus. Kindly drop your chin down towards your chest. A little saying for us to begin with. The word happiness would lose its meaning if we're not balanced by sadness. It's just a great thought to understand where life goes and where it comes from. You can't always be happy, but you mustn't definitely always be sad. Okay, from there, begin to open your eyes. Draw your eyes along the floor until your chin is parallel. Bring your palms together. Welcome to yoga. Let's begin. So in the beginning, you can use your strap. I should have told you that in the beginning. I'm so sorry, I do apologize. Have your strap close by, just right there. And let's start off by having a nice inhale, lift up tall, big stretch, exhaling all the way out. Once again, inhaling up and exhaling down. Let's take our strap and you're going to place it now onto the right side. So place it just over that arm. You may or you may not need it, but it's great to just have it there. You're going to take up the right arm, stretch up to the ceiling. Place the right hand in between the shoulder blades. Help that elbow down a little bit more. And then stretching out with the left. See if you can hold in the hands or hold into your strap. Big stretch. Pull the navel in so you're still sitting up tall, you're not arching the back. Shoulders must move back. I want you to sit up straight. And slowly we're going to take the right elbow forward and back up and forward and back up. Lovely. Let's twist to the left side. Just twisting straight. Try and keep your knees down or just keeping them where they are. Slowly back to the center. Let's go over towards the right. And back towards the center. Taking that strap over to the left side. Left arm comes up. Place the hand down between the shoulder blades. Pull that elbow in slightly. Now stretching that arm round. Make sure you're pulling in your navel so you're sitting up tall. And let's bring that elbow down. Stretch it in front of you. And up. And stretch. And up. Hold it here. Let's go to the right side. So just stretching over to the right. Work with your breath. So I always like to inhale first before I exhale when we twist. So inhale, exhale back. Inhale here and exhale twist. Inhale and exhale back. Fantastic. Release. You can just take a strap and you can just take it out to the side. Let's change our cross of our feet to our unnatural cross. Fantastic. Nice and tall. So exciting to be in yoga. Sorry, I love yoga. It's like the only thing that keeps us going. Well, me. Okay. Stop talking. Right hand comes down. You're going to stretch that as far as you can go. Lift up the left arm. Extend, stretch. Keep the knees down. Keep stretching. And then slowly look up at the hand. Keep your buttocks onto your block, onto the floor. Twist. And then bring that arm over as far as you can. If you need to be on your elbow, you can be on your elbow. If it's too far that we've gone out, you come back in. Just work to your maximum. Breathe. And then slowly come back up. Left hand down, right arm up. And slowly let's stretch out. Stretch to where you go, where your buttocks doesn't come off and your knee doesn't come up. Just stretch to it. Lovely. Looking up. Look at the hand. Open up a little more. Bring the arm over. Stretch. As you bring the arm over, you should feel big, stronger pull. What a lovely feeling. And up you come. Place your hands in front of you. Slowly just work down, stretching forward. And pushing yourself back up. And we're going to do a little bit of pushing back, so hands facing forward. Open up the chest, looking up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, relax down. Once more, inhale up. And exhale, relaxing down. Beautiful. Okay, let's come off our blocks. Place it to the side. And let's go onto our hands and knees. Let me work this way. So hands and knees, hands are directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath your hips. Make sure the elbows are facing into one another. And let's work with our breath into our cat and our cow. So back is nice and flat. Feet, if you look back, they should be hiding behind you. Play a bit of hide and seek. And let's go with the breath. So don't over push your neck. Just look up with your eyes as you inhale. Exhale, round the back down, looking at the navel. Flattening out, inhaling up. Exhaling down. Once again, inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Come back to the center. Let's do a bit of balancing and a bit of stretching. So right arm stretches out in front of you, left leg stretches out. I want you to extend into both sides. Make sure your hip is not up, it's nice and down. You're pulling the inner thighs and you're stretching. Come out of the shoulders so you're not slumped. Hold it here for a moment. Just breathe into it. Just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place the hand down, place the knee down. Make sure you're really gripping with your core, because if you're holding your back, you will get a sore back. So it's very important you're very conscious of what we are doing. Okay, let's work with the left side. Left arm up, right leg back. And again, get your position correct. Make sure your shoulders and everything's coming out. You're pulling into the core, you're stretching out. I'm going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Placing down. Okay, just to warm up our wrists slightly, we might need them a little more. Let's just turn them around. Let's just do one cat and cow here. So inhale, looking up. Exhale, rounding back down. And coming all the way back in. Turn the hands to the complete inwards pace. So you've got your thumbs to the outside. And you've turned in. Let's do one cat here. Inhale. And exhale round. And slowly back. Release the hands. You can just wave to the queen on each side. Okay. And step your hand to one hand, step forward. Tuck in the toes. Lift the knees off the floor and let's push ourselves back. On your marks, we're getting ready for our down dog. Stretching up your buttocks, drop your head. Stay on the tippy toes and turn your head from side to side. And up and down. I'm just cleaning my mat with my hair. And slowly right heel down, left knee bends. And let's come back up, left heel down, right knee bends. Back over to the other side. So I want you to really push into the heels. So if you can't get your heels down normally, this is a nice way just to get a good stretch to begin with. So stretching it out. Make sure also that your heel is behind your toe. Let's go over to the right side. And last time to the left. Come up onto the tippy toes and then slowly pushing yourself down towards the floor. If you can't get your heels down, that's absolutely fine. You just make sure that you're stretching into it, that you're stretching out of the heel of the hand all the way to the shoulders, shoulders to the tailbone, and from the tailbone down to the heels. So you get a good upside down V, if that makes sense. I don't want rounded backs. If your hamstrings are tight, please rather bend the knees. Rather have a nice straight back with bent knees. Alright, just stretching it out, holding it here for a moment. From here, look at your hands and walk your feet towards your hands. If you need to bend your knees for this, that's also fine. Now, get your sides of the feet parallel to the edges of the mat into Uttanasana and drop your head. Tailbone is over the heels. Relax the head. Lengthen through the spine so you have a nice lengthening feeling. Now place the hands into prayer. Roll the shoulders back. Lengthen through the spine. Lean from the collarbones and up you come. Standing up nice and tall. Tadasana, or mountain pose. Make sure you pull up the perineum slightly. You drop a little bit through the tailbone. Shoulders are nice and down. Nose is parallel to the floor. Udvahasta, taking your hand together, Udvahasta Tadasana, lifting up, coming out of the shoulder stretch. Keep lifting through the pelvis and arms down, stretching out as if you're growing roots down to the floor through your hands. Let's stand up nice and tall. I want you to lift your toes and place the toes down one at a time, making space between each toe. And don't stick your tongue out, you can put it back in. Let's go onto our toes. Up we go. Hold. Feel how you can move your body around to get a little bit more balance here. So hips a little bit more forward. Shoulders a little bit more back. And slowly down we go. Close your eyes for a moment, find your balance. Because we work in balance, remember what balance is. Equal distribution of energy on both feet. And with that perfect balance will come alignment. With alignment will become movement. Because while you're aligning yourself, you will move. And with a movement, there will always be movement. There will become your balance. With balance, there's always stability. So as there's movement, there will be stability. And then opening up your eyes. We are working to our head balance. Those of you who know exactly what you're doing, or if you go Sirsasana, our head balance, we call it our father of our yoga poses. So off you go into that. If you're suffering with high blood pressure, you have problems with your neck, you're menstruating, I don't want you going up. Then I prefer you just to go into your normal down dog or into a dolphin, which I would demonstrate. Those of you who have got chairs from me, I don't know if I have to really demonstrate a chair, but I will have it. If you want to purchase one, also let me know. Hands down, head down, elbows are in. Obviously you can do it with bent knees. You're slowly working up, getting your legs straight. It's the same as if you're going up with a Sirsasana. Elbows are in, relaxing the head. The nice thing about this is that there's no pressure on the head. That you're getting all the benefits with no pressure. You can do it against the wall, and also kids can do it. I don't want kids going up with the head on the floor. Slowly coming down with control, and remember keeping your head down for a while. Let me just demonstrate the rest. So we are on day 2. There's options again. So you have your Sirsasana, I'll demonstrate Sirsasana, and then I'll demonstrate your dolphin. With an option of, with dolphin, you can also do your Pincha Marundasana. So those who are very advanced, if you would rather just do Pincha Marundasana, please go into it. If you're that advanced, you should know exactly what I'm talking about. So, Sirsasana, foundation is everything. Every single thing. You can do this against the wall, hands to prayer, fingers in, tucking the baby fingers in, thumbs up, making sure you're pushing down into the heel of the hands and the wrists. Make sure when you do that, you don't move anything. Head down, working yourself up. You can bend the knees if you need to. Slowly controlled, up you come. So if you're going up, or you should be up, I want you to be staying there for all this time that I'm talking. Once you're up, toes together, heels apart. You're going to hold it here. Keep straightening out. Keep lengthening into it. And then slowly, while you're up there, you stay there. I'm going to just demonstrate some more movements. For those who want to work into Pincha Marundasana or your dolphin. So, if you're working into dolphin, you will use one block. Just demonstrating. Elbows are in, you hold that block. And you're slowly stretching up, walking yourself forward, lengthening into it. Hold. If you're feeling strong, you can lift up one leg at a time. It's up to you. That is the options of that pose. You can also do it if you are menstruating. You should know. I've got a lot of followers who will know what I'm talking about. But for the newbies, just understand. For the more advanced, you're welcome to go into Pincha Marundasana. You can work against a wall, or you can just work in the center of the room. So obviously you're placing yourself down, you're walking yourself up, you're lifting up with control. I should take off my jersey. Let me just do that quickly. Sorry, I have to apologize. I'm slipping on the floor. There we go. That was my strip for today. Okay, so you're walking yourself up, you're slowly lifting up, and you're bringing both legs. You don't want to bend the back too much. You want to try and lift out of the shoulders and lengthen into it. Okay, same thing when you come down. Try and use control to come down. Those who are still up, please start coming down. When you come down, I want you to come down, place two fists underneath your head. Just relax it for a moment. And then slowly stretching out the arms. Let's go into a down dog. Extend. Look at the hands and walk yourself towards your hands. Hands to prayer, heels slightly apart, and up you come. Inhale. Exhale down. All right. So let's begin. That's great. Let's start. Okay. So starting at the top of the mat, we're going to work into some movements. These aren't really sun salutations because I've added some more things in. So we'll just try and enjoy it. Obviously, if it's too hard, you can dumb it down by putting your knees onto the floor. If you find it too easy, go ahead of me, speed it up, do a few more things. Although this is a slow class, so I want to flow it very slowly. I want to go at a slow pace because I find that when you go slower, it actually makes it harder. You'll see. All right, so let's stand on top of our mats.